Hey everyone. Okay, this is take number 2. I had filmed this 20 question tag like last week, and my second part did not take, and I hate when I have to transfer something over and it just doesn't transfer. So yeah, part 2, take 2, I'm sorry. Okay, so first question, things you cannot leave the house without. I can't leave the house without my keys and my wallet. I've left the house before without my cell phone and I did not freak out. So I think I'm okay with, leaving it at home. But my keys, I need my keys to drive and get into the house, and I need my wallet to buy stuff. So yeah, those two I can't leave the house without. Number 2, favorite brand of makeup. I don't necessarily have a favorite brand of makeup. I pretty much like to try all sorts of makeup. Just, whatever has good staying power. Ones that I do tend to go towards is MAC, but I love Urban Decay. And I've always wanted to try Makeup Forever because I know it's very pigmented. And then the newest one that's coming out, not in my Sephora, but online, is El Mascara. So I definitely want to try that. But as far as favorite brand, I don't have any because I do try everything. And I've even, like if you were to say favorite drugstore brand, I normally tend to go straight to Maybelline and most recently Rimmel. So, favorite flower. I love Phalaenopsis, and some of you have questioned what it is. It's actually just the scientific word or something for orchids. It's gorgeous. I've also loved calla lilies. I think it's just one of those like classic kind of simple beauty of that flower that just makes it very gorgeous, especially when it's either one stem or a bunch of stems together. It's just beautiful. I've also gotten into Stephanotis, which is really pretty because it's one of those flowers that are it's very small, but when you put it inside like a bouquet or whatever, it just kind of brings that bouquet together. So it's really nice. Favorite clothing store. You all know I love to shop at Forever 21. I used to I don't go to H&M that much often because I don't really have one nearby without having to drive a little out of the ways. But I found out that the mall 2 minutes from me is actually opening an H&M. I don't know when. I'll have to check it, but it's opening an H&M. But I kind of noticed that the prices have gone up. The quality is still the same, I would think, but the prices have gone up. But I do go there. I love their cardigans. They're so comfortable. But pretty much, I'll shop anywhere there's a sale. Most things that I normally go for, like say jewelry or very basic clothing, something that's very disposable, like such as like a white t-shirt or something, because it always gets dirty. I would go to Forever 21 because they're always $3 or $4 and it's very cheap. Dress pants, like I would wear for work, I would buy them at Express because they have my length, and sometimes if they don't, I'll hem it, but I usually like the editor's pants from them. And then work clothes, I will go to Banana Republic, or I'll go to Forever 21. Clubbing, lounging clothing, I'll go to Forever 21. So there's like certain places that I know if I want to pick something up, I would normally just go straight there, and I tend to find the stuff that I'm looking for. So yeah. Favorite perfume. My current love is Kenzo Amar. This smells so good, and it's just one of my favorite. I have other perfumes that I have, like the Noah, which is that's like a circular perfume, and it's just like the scent's really good. I tend to go towards like flowery scents. The ones, my signature one that I had during college was Lancome Miracle. I wore that like almost every day, and I think that's one of the reasons that caught my husband's attention because of the scent. I don't know, but he absolutely loves it. Heels or flats? I prefer wearing flats just because it's just so comfortable. But I will wear heels on special occasion. I have a lot of heels, there's like 3 inches, 4 inches in my closet, but it's just so uncomfortable to wear, at least for long periods of time. I've noticed for me that open-toe shoes, heels, are more comfortable for me. Anything that's like strappy, like tons of strappies, those create like the most problems. So do I make good grades? In high school, I made great grades. In college, you kind of tend to have more fun, and you just, you forget about studying, and sleeping in seems better than studying. So, but I'm not telling you guys to do that. I'm just saying for me. So I make okay grades in college. I mean, I passed, so yay. Favorite colors. I really don't have a favorite color. I really just love like all colors of the rainbows. Do I drink energy drinks? No. I'm really a hyper person. When you meet me and you talk to me, I'm really hyper, and I don't even need drink. I don't even need a drink to go dancing. I don't even need a drink to go singing karaoke, okay? So, I'm just a very outgoing person. I just have an outgoing personality. So I don't, if I have an energy drink, I don't know what would happen, so no. Do I drink juice? No, not on a everyday occasion. If I go out for like breakfast, to eat with friends, whatever, I normally order grapefruit juice. Like, I'm just not a juice person. Do I like swimming? I like swimming, but I'm not very good at it. I don't know how to tread water. I just don't really, I swim very slow. And so yeah, I wouldn't say I like swimming. And I wouldn't say I would survive if I was dumped in the middle of the ocean without a life jacket. So yeah, a life jacket is my friend. Do I eat fries with fork? I don't know who does, so no, I don't. Favorite moisturizer. I don't really have a favorite moisturizer. I try like all types of brands, and so far it's not, it's one of those things where I don't really have a favorite because there's so many out there that you just want to try and see. So no, I don't really have a favorite. Do you want to get married later in life? I'm already married, so I guess I answered that question. Do I get mad easily? I used to get mad easily, and I've just been developing more patience with people. There are certain buttons that you can push that if you really want to see me mad, you can push that, and you'll be in for a ride. But other than that, yeah, I don't really get mad easily. If I get mad easily, I actually forgive very easily, because it's one of my personality is just that, like, I kind of like get mad, and then I'm, if you appease me, or you say something nice or whatever, like, I'm just over it, or you apologize, I'm totally over it. So yeah. Are you into ghost hunting? No. I'm not very, I don't like ghosts, I don't like monsters, so no, I wouldn't be hunting for them. Any phobias? Yes, it's those, I've mentioned it in the gross me out tag, but I can't stand anything that's in clusters, like either clusters of bubbles or holes or insects, or just anything like that's moving in clusters. I can't stand that. Do I bite my nails? No. I tend to grow them out pretty quickly, but the thing is like they do get weak, and what I do is I'll use the Orly calcium shield. This is really good. I really like it. It actually makes my nails grow so fast, because the video that I had the French manicure on, I had this on as a base, and then within a week it already grew like a centimeter or something. It was a lot to me, and I was very surprised, and it kept it strong, and not, it doesn't crack, which is really good. I'm very rough with my hands, so I tend to break my nails easily because I'm just like, grabbing stuff and without even thinking. So this is something that I would definitely use to make your nails thick and strong. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Let's see. I think as a child, as a baby, I did have a near-death experience because my mom had told me that when we were traveling from Vietnam to Indonesia, I got really sick as a baby, and I kept vomiting, and I wouldn't drink any of the stuff, and I just didn't keep anything down. And she did at one point thought that I wouldn't make it. So, which to me, I felt like, I'm thinking back, I'll be like, yeah, it kind of puts things into perspective, that there would be a chance that I won't be here making videos or blogging or anything like that. So yeah. That I think is my near-death experience. I drink coffee? I don't actually drink coffee that much, maybe like once a month. If I get really, really tired, then I'll drink coffee like maybe once a week. But very rarely. I've lately been drinking more of the green tea matcha powder, and I really like that. And it's something that wakens me up in the morning, so I don't drink coffee that often, but I have. And it can't be like the pot coffees. It has to be like Starbucks, white chocolate mocha, or 7-Eleven, like the vanilla cappuccino. I hope this video was fun for you guys. And if any of you want to do this 20 question tag, I'll tag you all. So I especially tag foods because I don't think she ever actually done a tag on video. So you're tagged. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.